Hi everyone, welcome to 150 Hours of Chess. Today is day 53. Yesterday I tried to pick up on the Caro-Kann Defense, and after that I still did some middle game puzzles and then played a few games. Only one of them I managed to play as Caro-Kann Defense. Still picking up the idea behind it. So yeah, today will be very similar. I'll try to quickly review if I remember it, and then middle game puzzles and a few games. Um, cool. Okay. King pawn opening, and then the c4 pawn push, and then they might do this, might get the knight out or the knight out. I think this is one of the most common move, and then I push the other pawn up. They could push it further, they could take. I think they could also get the knight out. I can't remember if there is other move. Yeah, I think maybe bishop out was another move. Um, with this, if they take, I'll take. If they push, I think I feel like bishop out, though bishop out would block this bishop. I think I figured it out yesterday. Um, I feel like this pawn push, but this pawn push will block this bishop. So I remember maybe get the bishop out, but that doesn't help. Um, wait, if that is the case, what would be the best? Hey, how are you? I wonder if they mention it here. So after this, well, I guess I have to see what they do. Though if they get the knight out, I guess I can take. If they take me, I'll take back. But if they push it, what should I do? I wonder if they mention that. Um, Passing is here. Okay, if they do this, then they didn't say what is the next move. That is common. Um, I wonder if that is worth, if they do this, if it is worth to get the queen out, check the king. But I guess they could easily do this or do this to block. And then I have to move my queen and it will be hard. And I can't remove it because queen is protecting it. And here. Maybe I can do that. Just try to attack. But if they push it further, then my knight will be basically blocked. Wait, no. I guess I can use the bishop to take in that case. And if they take it here, I can take it back. But my king will be completely exposed. They can get the queen to check. And I guess in that case, I can develop my bishop to block, or maybe use knight to block, but that would block the bishop. So I guess bishop block would make more sense. Or I can try to trade the queen. I guess those are all things that I can do. Oh, okay. Bishop f5. Where's the move? Bishop f5. Like here is a move. Or e5. e5. Wait, e5? g7. g7. c5. c5. Ooh, wrong one. Like here's a move. I can understand the bishop f5 because get the bishop, like square bishop out and then push here. That could be nice, but the what? c5. c5. Ah, that is a bit like I think you mean this. That remind me of the French defense. So French defense was these, and if they doing like if the situation end up like pawn, and then they have pawn there, then I directly push the c file pawn to c5 to challenge the d file pawn, and then bishop can take. So yeah, that's just like transit into French defense. Yeah, so I guess there are a few ways, either here or here, but I personally would prefer bishop because with the c5 pawn move, then it moves the pawn twice and nothing is developed. It's just like not my preference. How would you think about f6, like this pawn push? Because a common move, if they take, then I can take back, and then if the queen come into check, then I can use the bishop to block. If they don't take, after I push, they push the closer position, then my bishop can directly take. You don't like it? It's I guess it is a bit passive. I guess it is a bit passive. But they don't they don't have a immediate way to attack me. Like, well, I mean, queen could do that, but then I guess I can push the pawn to block and then castle, doing long castle. Or I can just ignore and develop. True, true. Okay, okay. I guess you're right. That's a bit passive. Is Caro-Kann is considered a more like aggressive, like Sicilian or Scandinavian, or is that more considered something that is more solid, like London system or like Italian opening? Because I mean, it also depends on what is the character that this opening is. Is that a more drawback from its cousins, the French defense? French defense is relatively aggressive. Like it challenged the white on the first move. So I guess this is a relatively aggressive opening. I think it's supposed to be solid, but I'm not an expert on openings. Intuitively, I would say it is solid. Yeah. It's also interesting because it's the cousin of the French defense, which could be aggressive. But anyway, that's my review of the Caro-Kann defense. And it's probably time for some middle game puzzles. Cool. Rook move. I think after the knight move, yeah, what could there be aim for? I mean, knight could move there, attack the queen, but also they're attacking here. That they didn't. There is no very scary discover attack that I can see after that move. I think it's more of a move it to a open file, just so that the rook could be more active. They also have a rook here. Queen and dark square bishop lining up here, but that is not immediate attack. Light square bishop controlling this diagonal. Still nothing that bad. I mean, if the queen here, then bishop here could be scary. Knight here, control the center. From what I can see, the bishop here is relatively active. Queen is not that active. Because the queen is not in a very like attacking square. This rook is relatively active. Knight is relatively active, but it's currently like where it could go towards me are all controlled by my dark square bishop. So black's position is okay. I have a dark square bishop, pin the pawn to the king. Queen is protecting the square, but if I can get my queen here, it would be really nice. I have a light square bishop, currently not doing much. I have a rook here on the center, and the rook here blocked. So this rook is not doing anything. Knight here control the center. I also don't have any, like white also don't have any immediate attack that I can see. So yeah, I would say it's probably equivalent position. We have same amount of pieces. We also have a similar amount of pieces that is relatively active. Yeah, so I can't see any threatening here. I think this is mainly just get the rock into an active place. and there is no immediate attack that I can see. The next thing I can think is there anything I can do to attack the king? Knight here could be nice. Other than that, I can't see any, like, knight is too far away to involve in attack. Queen can't be involved. Bishop here also not doing much thing, because even if I sacrifice my bishop here, take the pawn here, and then the king take, then my queen still can't drop to check the king because the knight is controlling the space. With my light square bishop, this is tough. It's an innocent look move. Okay. Okay. With the light square bishop move, that's also not creating anything that is useful. Rook here blocked, not doing anything. Rook here blocked, not doing anything. Could get the rook here. Maybe I could attack it here. But thinking about the innocent move, I wonder, could it be this? Wildly open up my king in the middle game. Attacking the pawn there. No matter the take or not, I guess I can try to, my queen could come through more easily and then attacking here. And then I need a light square bishop there. But I don't have a light square bishop very handy. And yeah, no. Okay, okay. What is the move? If I don't think about that, knight is protected. Bishop is and the queen are protecting each other. This bishop is protected by the queen. Rook here protected by the queen and also the other rook. So my opponent is also fairly solid. Like, here is protected by the rook, here is protected by the queen. Here is protected by the other pawn. So there is no free pieces I can take as well. Oh my god. Maybe knight move? I guess I can try to attack the knight here, and then if they take me, I can take with the bishop. But also, bishop here is not a better square than bishop here. I can get my knight here, and then if the knight take, then my queen can take. And then I guess that's lining up for here. But even with that, queen is watching here, which means if queen take, their queen take, my bishop take, their king take, I'll be losing a piece. How can I drive the queen away in this case? Um, dark square. Yeah, that doesn't help. Um, this is very difficult. Okay. Maybe after that I can get the rock involved. And then, but the queen is blocking here. Like there's no queen take here, and then queen take, and then I take there, sort of thing. You briefly consider the move. Okay. Um, the move. Wait. I think so far I've only considered that two moves. With different knight move. But I think this would be better generally. Because here it's just draw the dark square bishop onto the edge, like to a more passive position. Gonna turn the light on more. Oh my god. Because I think the queen and bishop lining up there is definitely a good thing. The only thing is that how to remove the queen here, like how to remove the protector here. I can see that this is hanging. If I can take it, if I can remove the pawn there, maybe my bishop could go there and then queen. Nah, I don't think that will work because there are two rook protecting this space and there is a queen protecting here. I'm gonna try. No, that's not the move. Okay, not the two moves. Bishop take here. That's a fork. They have to take, but there's no follow-up move. I guess I can take the bishop here, but that is just an equal trade, I guess. It's relatively equal. Other than they lost a pawn protecting the queen. Ah. Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna get a hint. Rock move. I think the rock to the center would definitely be a good idea. They move here, try to challenge my dark square bishop. I can do this, but that's blocking the queen and rock combo. I can go here, but knight could directly take, so as here. I can directly take, but then they have the knight take. Or queen take. But I guess I have queen take here. And if they trade the queen, I will still win a bishop in between. Because if the bishop take here, I can take back. Is this the move that you can see? Was this the move that you're thinking? This is... It didn't have any tactic, honestly. It just moved the rook into a more active square and then wait for what my opponent do. Okay. They move the rook, controlling here. I can totally see that queen and the bishop are protecting each other. It was used to attack the king and control the square, like control the escape square for the king. Queen and rook are lining up here, and there is a rook here pinning the pawn to the king. So I can say that all four pieces are very active. My opponent have a queen here attacking the rook. This rook is hanging now. My queen here is also attacking the bishop here. With the two pieces attacking there and only one piece is protecting, that also means my bishop is hanging there as well. This rook doesn't do much thing, and this bishop is also not doing anything. So I'll definitely see that white is more active, though I do put two pieces here hanging, which means that I have to keep checking, otherwise they can take the pieces I have. This is worse because that comes with a check as well. So I can do this, that's a free pawn, but that doesn't actually help with anything because they can do this. Well, I guess I have queen there. No, I have to move the king first before I do queen there checkmate. Another thing that I can see is bishop take here, sacrifice the bishop. King don't have escape square, don't have anywhere controlling it, so king would have to take. And then queen could take this pawn. That's another check. King would have, the only move they have is drop back and then rook here. That would be checkmate, I believe. Hmm? Oh, oh, the rook. I didn't see that. No, their pawn is not hanging. Okay. Okay. Um, damn. Um, I mean, queen here could work. Queen here, they can directly take. Queen here might block the rook. So queen here definitely work. They check the king. Though they have a bishop here to block. But how can I resolve this block? The problem is that even if I take and let king take me again, then rook here, that the king is like free. I do have this check, but the king and the rook could directly take. If the king take there, like if the king take, then I am completely like lost the king's move. Maybe I can do rook check first. Rook check, and then bishop block. Yeah, I still can't do this. I can't take the bishop there. With a rook take, that would be similar. Like, king can directly take back. Queen go here. King go there. And then my queen can't drop to check the king. Damn. If the bishop here, no, they can use the rook to take. Oh, in that case, I can take the pawn here. And if they use the pawn to take, I can take the bishop here. However, because this move is not immediate check, which means they can ignore me and then check me first. Oh. Damn, what can I do? It's good calculation, but I've got no clue what to do here. I feel like I am so close, but also it's not helping that it feels like none of those are good move. Okay, I'm gonna go for a hint. They say queen move. Okay, queen move. So the only good move I can see are here. They check the king. And but what would be the follow-up move? Yes, I check the king. I think the only move they have would be drop the bishop. Problem is that after I drop the bishop, what can I do? Yeah, so for the situation here, what can I do? This just give away a piece, that doesn't help. This just give away my queen. This doesn't actually check the king. This, they can take the bishop for free. What? What's the move here? Like, why? I wonder if the rook could take here. If the rook take, then I guess queen can go there to give king a check. And then I guess king can only move to that way, like to there. And then, like, I don't have any follow-up move. I can move to here safely. But then that doesn't check the king. Like, they could directly take my bishop there. And if the king take, yes, I can get a check involved. And then they would have to drop back. But also there is no follow-up move that I can see. I'm gonna go for another hint. Okay, they talking about queen move. Ah, I guess this rook is hanging. I don't know, it's so weird. Because with the position that I was giving at the beginning here, it feels like I am very close to a checkmate here. So I guess I was trying to aim for the checkmate instead of actually winning piece here. And honestly, I haven't winning any piece. But this is so weird. Okay, king move. I think that's preventing my queen go to h8, check the king. So that's more of escape rather than setting things up. They have a rook here, blocked. Yeah, the rook here not doing much thing. After the king move, queen can't come out diagonally easily. And also, they are controlling this open file. A bishop here that is relatively blocked, and a rook here that's also not in the open file. They also have a dark square bishop that is more active. So I would say that probably only two pieces are relatively active among all the 5 pieces they have. With my position, I have a light square here, controlling this diagonal. I have a rook here, could be a discover to the queen. This rook is not doing anything, and this queen here was active. So I have 3 active pieces out of 4. Yeah, I would say it's close. I wonder. So I have a light square. If I can get the king to a light square, maybe I can check the king. It would be really nice if I have a dark square. That I can skewer the queen, but I don't. Queen here would be a check. King would have to move. But then it doesn't actually do much thing because king move, no matter where they move, probably here would be the best. Because here I can just move the bishop and then discover there. So king there would make most sense. So even though the king move, like queen take queen, that would just be a trade and let them put the rook on a open file. So actually a good thing I can see here would be move the bishop and then discover on the queen. So queen would have to move. But the problem is that where to put this light square bishop? Put it here, they can directly take. Or like, even though the queen move, your queen can't move, queen can only take. And I take here, and then they can take my bishop, which is not ideal. Here would be the same, that rook can directly take. Here could be nice, because supported by my pawn. And then that would be safe enough. Was it here? Yeah, the only good square seems to be like this. Really? Because I was like, queen don't have anywhere to move. Ah, I guess they can drop the bishop to block. But also, so if my bishop goes there, if they take me first, I can directly take the queen, and then they take it there. So that would be trading a light square bishop and the rook for a queen, which value-wise, that is relatively equal. If I put my bishop there and then they block, then I guess I can take with the bishop, and then, or I can take the rook, and then because that comes in with a fork, queen is forced to take, and then my bishop could take, and then with the king take, queen can take here. So I guess maybe that is better. That is also not better. Okay. Why? What else are they think? What else do they think? Another thing I can see is queen go here, skewer, and then king drop. Well, with that move, they can directly trade the queen. I guess I can check the king again. They go here, but that doesn't change anything. I can see this bishop is hanging. Is there anything I can do to maybe target it? Here would be check. I can't easily go there. And also, even if I go there, then pawn push. They support the bishop there. And then also block the check. So that doesn't do anything. Maybe get the rook out. Attacking it could be a way. This pawn is pinned, so maybe they will have to move their bishop. Or move it that way. Yeah, they can move it here or here. And then it will be even harder for me to check the king in that case. This move is insane. I can't think of a good move here. I'm gonna go for hand again. Okay, bishop move. Like I said, the bishop move should be the move. The only other good move I can see will probably be here. I would never play normally. I'm probably not gonna play these moves. Simply because they can directly take. I mean, here would probably be less likely to be directly take. But yeah, here doesn't do anything. Here they can directly take me. Is there any benefits of they taking me? I guess queen could come in here after they take. No, but they would have the bishop watching there. That's actually benefit their bishop because now their pawn is blocking the bishop's way out. So definitely not here. The only thing I can see would probably be here. Ah, because that's setting up as a checkmate. Ah, it makes sense. It makes sense. This is so insane. Okay, now I can take the queen. This is so insane. I mean, I can see that here I can discover on the queen, but I didn't realize there is a check here, where there is a threatening checkmate here. Because if they don't do anything, here's controlled by my rook, and after queen take, then queen control all the other space. So there is a threatening checkmate there. This is so insane. This is so insane. And after the rook move controlling there, then I can take the queen. Mind opening. Okay, I'm gonna play some games. I'll still play Linden System as white and then play Caro-Kann Defense as black. Um, yeah, I'm gonna play 15-10 today. Only because that my brain is not working properly. Yeah, wish me good luck. Okay, London System it is. Bishop here. Okay. Not sure what are they aim for. Could be bishop out, could be pawn out, but I guess it doesn't matter as much. Okay, they try to challenge me here. This was support, but also I have this move as well. Only problem is after they take, I take back, queen go there, that will be a check. That it's harder for me to block, but I guess I have knight move to block. So yeah, if it do happen, this could be slightly annoying. Queen attack the bishop, which is fine because I'm supporting it now and also open up for here. If they push, I can just take with the bishop. But also with this move, I'm not gonna put my bishop here because they can easily push it and then my bishop have to move again. So it'll be more of a bishop here. I guess I can't take, which means drop could be a option. Attack the queen would be an option. Queen move, trade the dark square bishop with the rook is definitely nice. If queen want to take here, I'm happy to lost the castling rights, trade for a queen. And then here could be coming. Okay, queen move. If they want to take the knight, take it. Here, I can't see any other things. So mainly they just move the queen out of the situation. So this move is definitely coming. bishop trade with a knight. Definitely worth it. They block my way. I mean, I can try to attack the queen again. Yeah, I can try to attack the queen again. If they push, I will just take the queen. Queen can move. Queen can move. If the queen move, what can I do? Yeah, I can't do much thing. So maybe just develop the knight. After I take it here, I can take the pawn here. Maybe. Okay, they got the knight out. I wonder if they're thinking about this. But anyway, this could be nice. Pawn push is not that necessary at the moment. Okay, they tried to attack my bishop using this way. So taking a pawn on the way out. Pawn push here, just preventing this move. The king don't have a safe square to go now. Like here, this is open. Here is completely destroyed. Yeah, I'll get my knight out first, just like develop. This pawn is not hanging, just realize. Knight, knight. Bishop is blocked. Queen. Yeah, the queen is hanging. Is there anything I can attack? I can take here, but then they have two knights protecting there. If they take, I'm happy to take back. So nothing to be too worried about. One thing I can do is knight there, attack the queen. So that they can't push further. Okay, queen drop. This is not hanging. Here could be a trade that I can do, and then I can get my bishop involved. And if they push it here, I wonder if there are other moves. Yep, that would help me. Bishop move, king have to move. If the king move there, then that could be a really nice fork. This will come in first. And then this will come in. Well, it depends on where they go. King there. Open up and then check the king could be nice. Dark square. Light square. Okay. I'm gonna castle first and then move it to here. Cool. Well, I guess I can't move it to there. I wonder if that will work. If I take here, queen could take. But then... yeah, like knight's controlling there. Bishop's controlling there. Maybe instead of taking, I'm just gonna push it. And they push, queen could just take. Because the light square bishop can't come in fast enough to protect that square. I could get the rook here first. Just move it from the attack here. Okay. They try to attack my rook, and my queen can't go there now. One thing that I can see is bishop there, attacking the pawn here, and then they would have to resolve it first. I guess knight can go there, and then I can't take here. But they would have to resolve it. The only good move to resolve it, to protecting here, would be these move. Protecting here. Yeah, and that would be even worse. Well, in that case, maybe I should just resolve what I can first. Okay, knight move. This could be coming. First, knight can't go there now. Bishop or rook. Rook here would be even better. Yeah, how can I protect it there? I wonder. No, I guess I can't go there now. I can't go there. I guess the only place I can go is there. Knight have here and here to go. But with it there, I can't take this, which is annoying. Oh, I can't go here as well because their bishop is controlling. I guess maybe I can go there to attack. Yeah, I can go there and then attack there. For God's sake. Oh, I can't go there because pawn can directly take. This is so annoying. This is so annoying. How can I not see this? Well, I guess one thing I can do is check here and then take the knight. Well, I guess I can't take the knight. But check here could definitely come. And then I guess they can take my rook and I can take their rook. So not that bad. Okay. Now they try to take my knight. Well, this could come in hand. Take. They take. I take, and then they take here. And then that would be all equal trade. So not ideal. Ah, and also I can't take, yeah. I can't protect my knight. Well, I can protect my knight. This move could be appealing if the knight is protecting here. So I guess, but I guess I can take it down there and try to think about something. Do I want to lose my knight? No. So I guess I can move my knight back. Okay, I feel like that's worth. With this move, I have a few things I can do. Here take, or here take. That would just be an equal trade. With this move, another move I can do is knight there, queen there, protecting by the knight. Check the king. King would have to move. So they could either move this way. No, they don't have other way to move to, because here's controlled by my knight, here is controlled by my bishop. So, and also here is controlled by my queen. So king only have this way to go, and then I can win the queen here. Knight was... That's a checkmate. Wait, what? What? This is so wild. I guess here is controlled by the rock that I didn't aware. And then here is controlled by the queen. I'm a bit speechless. This is so crazy. Yeah, because the knight there was really good. Rather than take the rock, threatened to fork the rock and also controlling this space, which my queen could go. But after they move the knight, then my queen could originally can't go there. Yes, this is so crazy. Okay. Move 17. I'll move 17. Reacting to a pawn was too slow, and you actually consider the correct move, which was queen d5. Rather than respond to the pawn, queen d5 could be a good move. Okay, so if I do queen d5, I mean, they basically promote a pawn to... They basically promote a pawn to a queen now. So I control here, I control here. I guess I have this move. Check the king. King would have to drop. Either this way or this way. And then I don't see any follow-up move. The problem with that. Well, because I don't have a dark square bishop, which means that I can't check the king or see where the king could go. Let's say I go there directly, check the king. King can go there, but then if the king go there, rook go there. I mean, knight could block. Take. And then what? This is dark square. I mean, here, this is basically one move away from promoting. And I guess I can take it. There is queen f7 check. Queen f7 check. Yeah, I guess it was here. And then it's mating. It's mate in two. It's mate in two. Okay. How? Let's say they go there. I guess that's a check. But also pawn could take. And then if I drop, they have the escape square. And I can't check. Queen, this is also not helping. Yeah, they have escape square like here. What is the mate in two? Oh my god. This check, queen can directly take. This check, they can directly take. This check is the only safe check that I can see. King run away. This check, queen can directly take. I can't see any other check like it's safe to do, like here. They can directly take or knight can directly take. Yeah, I can't. Sorry, what is the mate in two that you're referring to? I'm struggle to see it. You still go queen f7. Queen f7. And then king have two choice, either that or that. Well, if they go there, it could be easy because this move is not doable, but this move is doable. Check the king, though they have the knight block. They have the knight move to block, but then I guess I have this knight move to fork. So here could be good. Like if they do this, queen here check, they either have to move or they use the knight to block. And with this move, I have this move. And then win the queen, so that could be good. But then if they move down, before queen d7, you also have rook d1. Rook d1, like here. It's going back. Before queen move, also have rook move. This definitely is fair, because that's helping controlling here. And then I mean, if I am black, I'll get my queen involved, like maybe here. Attack the knight there. And then my queen can't go there. Well, I guess this could also come in hand, a check. They have to resolve it first, and then I can get the queen. Well, I guess my knight can go there. Take on, you can take c5. Oh, true. I had worry about this move only because after the king move, then that will be a natural discover attack on my queen. So that's why I don't actually like it. That would be a check, but knight is watching it. This would be a check, but also two pieces protecting there. Here could be a check. Yeah, that would be a check. If queen take, then bishop take. King have to run again. But then what? They have two pieces supporting it, and I have two pieces supporting it. I also have to be aware my queen is under attack. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Queen d5. Queen f3. So move 17. I also have a queen f3. Also have this move. instead of doing that, I have this move. I guess that's also preparing for that move. Queen could come in protect though. I'll move 22. I'll move 22. Rather than knight move. Yeah, my knight was under attack, so I'll try to save it. And also they try to fork my rook, so I save my knight and then try to use it to fork the queen. That was the move. You had knight take h7, knight take h7, knight take here. Oh, queen is protecting it. Yep, this is a good move. I didn't see it at all. Queen can't take because queen is protecting here. And king have to be on the run. After that move, I guess I have this move. That's a check as well. Yeah, I feel like this definitely is better, because if they do this, I'm winning a queen. I have no complaints. And if they don't take it, if they move the king, then that would be a checkmate. This is a really nice mate. It's even better than mine. The one that I did, it's mostly just like my opponent's blunder. Yeah, so that's really cool. It's an interesting game. I didn't realize I managed to mate there. Cool. I will have another game. Okay, I'm black. I'll try to play Caro-Kann Defense. That's next. Okay, they play London system, which is interesting. Okay, now knight out. Other than that, bishop out, pawn out would be my thought. Maybe I can even try to put pressure on the bishop for them to take, and then I take here. But yeah, when could this be good? Yeah, maybe if I can castle in time and then the pin is just gone. Okay, they get the pawn out. I wonder if, what are they up to? Bishop here could be nice. And, okay. They castled quite early. And then knight out, castling, and then I can move my knight. Okay, so this could be coming. Pawn push first. Okay, seems like light square bishop is a bit useless. They try to attack here. Well, if they do, I'm happy to take it here. With the knight out, I mean, I can drop my bishop to block, so that could be fine. And if they push, I'm happy to drop it. Just depends on what they do. Castling would be my next move if nothing too crazy happened. If they take it here, I'm also thinking about using the knight to take, seeing that they don't have a pawn fork here. Yep. Pawn take, knight take. Yeah, definitely knight take. Because ideally, I still want a castling. And if I use the pawn to take, that open up for the rook to give me a check. And then I have to respond to that. I mean, knight there could be a move. They could take either. And then that. Okay, queen here, if they take here, rook take, it's fine. If they take here, pawn take, well, I guess queen could take. And then but I mean, if there is no king here, that should be fine. Now I can move my knight. So previously, on the last step, knight there could be powerful because that's attacking two pieces. And because my knight was pinned to the king, so my knight can't take. And then, well, this trade will be done, but they could use this trade. Attack my queen. Yeah. So for next step, I'm gonna move my knight. Where could be a good move? Okay, my bishop is under attack. I can't take here because they are watching. I mean, queen is watching here, which means that I can't take there. Smartest move would probably just drop back. Still, where my knight could go, here could be good, but also here would block the bishop. And here is not actually protected, especially here. The knight can directly take. If I take, then knight can directly go here. Well, I guess my queen can directly take, so it should be fine. If my if they take me, then this could be really dangerous because queen here checkmate. But if they push it here, then I can take. So me take is definitely better. I wish they use the knight to take, because then my check, my take would come in with a check. Maybe I'll get my knight there. And then so that I can take it that way. Ah. Luckily, I didn't see it. If they used the knight to take that, I wouldn't be able to see it. So I am thankful. Okay. Now where should queen go? I feel like I can challenge the queen, see what they do. This is not protected. So it'd be nice to take it there. What can I do to take it there? Yeah, so here would not be smart because that would pin the knight. Which means I have this way to go. Here could be nice because that's also connecting to rocks, and also lining up for here. Here could be good, though that's also depending on the queen. I could also try to challenge the queen, and then with my knight there, then I can take the rock. So that could be an idea. If they take here, I can take the queen. If they take my queen, I can move my knight out of the danger and then go there, attack the rock. Well, I guess, yeah, I guess rock can move to there. And then I'll have to come back. Can't come back there. No, my knight is not protecting. Ah, if I take, they can come back to take. Oh well. Does this help? Okay, now what should I do? Yeah, the pawn is definitely hanging, so I guess I can take the pawn there. And I guess I can try to attack the knight, which is hanging. Bishop here is also hanging. Oh no, they disconnected. They were playing so well. Yeah, that was actually a blunder. I didn't saw after knight remove, if I take the queen, that their bishop could still come back and take the queen. Yeah, I was thinking about this in the next move. Well, it depends on what my opponent do. I feel like likely they would do this. And if they do that, I'll move the bishop to attack the knight and also controlling there. This could be a nice back rank checkmate if I can manage. I think my opponent played relatively solid. It's just they lost connection. Okay, I have a blunder, which is fair. I think I know it's a queen move. That was my blunder. Okay, here is a blunder. I just try to resolve it. But they said I should move the knight to attack the queen. And then, let's say queen move. Ah, that's how I move my knight out of the danger. Ah, and with the queen move, then I can win this pawn and pin the knight to the queen. Yeah, this is really good. I did have a feeling that it was a blunder, but I didn't have this great thought of actually punishing it. I was just like, okay, I'll save my bishop. And also, I forgot about this. I was like, knight there, and that would be hanging, but no, no. So what they suggest is much better. Yeah. Okay, with it back here, this is all fair. Problem was where my queen should go. I feel like maybe it's better to be there. I was thinking about going there and trade for the queen, but then I realized after I take the queen, they can come back and take, and then I'll be losing a knight in this exchange. Also, the other part of me was thinking about there. I guess it's not that different from there. This is a move which I can aiming for there. So yeah, my opponent is in a really good place, but it's a shame that their Wi-Fi is disconnected. From there, I was thinking this would be the most reasonable move. Okay, what does that mean? What do they suggest? Ah, I was thinking about going there, but yeah, going there is better. True. But what would be a smart move to do here? Like, do they have any suggestions? Because this is what I'm aiming for. Well, I guess they could go there. And then, well, in that case, I can't do much thing about it. So I guess rook out is definitely something I can do. They move back, attack my knight, because there's no other things attacking. I don't have to worry about it as much. But they suggest this move. This is hilarious. Okay. Instead of taking, they develop other piece, which makes sense, I guess. But then they can directly take back. Yeah, I remember in there is a few steps ago. Okay, one of my thought was this, like, I feel like my opponent would be in a strong place if they can do this. Because, oh no, actually it's not here. It's before. Okay, I feel like it's here. Because knight is pinned to the king and this move could be powerful. Why? They said it's not a great move. Directly take. That's basically a... That's a sacrifice. King can lead drop. I don't have any other things to attacking it. Oh. Huh. Wow. Okay. I thought this would be a good move, but apparently it's not. Because I can sacrifice my bishop there, and then use the queen to check, and then take the knight there, and I'm winning a pawn during the progress. That's crazy. Yeah, I was thinking about knight there, but then I realized bishop could take. Yeah, this is so cool. Other than I blunder my queen. Also good for my opponent that they did it quite well. I feel like if we play it to the end, they might be able to win the game rather than let me win the game. Okay, I'll have one more game. Wish me good luck. White London system. What? Okay, white London system. Okay. I remember this was a move. Interesting. Cool. I guess here is doable now because that would directly attack the knight. Queen would have to take. Oh, knight could take as well. So I guess attack the knight. This, or actually, this would pin the knight to the king. And then, yeah, it depends on what they do. Should I do this? Likely they would just castle, or they could just push. If I get my knight there, and then they castled, then there is pointless to open up there. So maybe instead of doing that, I can just do this and then castle. Rook here is definitely good. Yep, I'll castle first. And then rook out to the open file. Oh no, I can't. Because of the bishop here. Okay. Pawn push. Nothing supporting, so not smart. I can trade. I can use a knight to take. But then they can directly take my knight. What else can I do? Maybe I can get my knight involved. And then use the bishop to take it there and then free this. Okay. Pawn push. The fair move doesn't actually do much. So I'm thinking about knight and then trading the knight. I do have to get rid of this. Do have to get rid of this to get my rook there. Otherwise, it could be quite annoying. Imagine rook not on open file. Okay, they try to challenge it here. If I do this, so first they can attack there. Second, queen will be exposed. So queen resolve first. Rook could be on the open file. And then I might could be able to push pawn. But if I do this to challenge, then first bishop would be hanging. Maybe instead I'll let them take me and then I can take. So bishop is still protected. And if they just push, I could just take it. So yeah, problem is that what can I do now? I definitely have this in mind. Though with the queen and the bishop still on the board, then it's not that great. I can have this move, just trying to attack. Yeah, I mean, that's probably not as bad. This could also be a good move, attacking here and then attack the rook there. Only problem is that after they push, I would have to move twice to be able to take. So if I move to here, then they can move the rook to protect it there, and then I can't do anything. So maybe I can do this. Okay, now this is open file that my rook could be on. That is safe. So that's doable. And then with that move, rook could come in. What else can I do? If my queen could go here, like, then this would be really nice checkmate. But the problem is that how can my queen go there? Also, this bishop could drop, just block. Supporting by 2 pawn, and then that would be really solid. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what can I do. I mean, bishop there would definitely be the best. Next move. And then, okay. Okay. So first, queen move. Controlling here. Which means queen can take here, but that's fine. This bishop is hanging now. I don't have anything go there to attack the bishop. Where it could reach, only here and here could be difficult. Where my queen could go, I guess here could be a place. Supporting it and attacking there. And also nothing is attacking there. Do you think they might aim for going there and then attack my rook, or maybe attack the pawn here? Okay, they stopping me from doing that. I guess. I mean, rock in the open file would definitely be worth it. Maybe I can do this. Bishop there, protected by my rook. And then queen can't go this way. Queen go this way. I mean, queen can go here. That would be... yeah, I guess. I have this move. But then if they take me here, I guess I'll take the queen. And if they take me here, I'll take it there to move out of danger. But if they include other things, like if I do this and then let's say queen go there, well, they are all protected. Maybe I can take the bishop here. If they include another piece, attack my queen, then I guess if I take it, they can take here. And then, well, I guess I can do this, just like take whichever. So I guess that's doable. But if they ask for queen trade, what can I do? Yeah, I'll probably just take. And then they take. Okay. That's interesting though. I take. Well, you know, I can even do this. So if they take, I take, and then come within that move. If they don't take, if I take here, they double the pawn. This is actually worse for them. And what else can I do? This is not smart. But this could be nice. Only problem, now I can do this. Oh, my rook. My rook. Screwed. So painful. Ah, so annoying. Yep, they do have escape. I forgot about that. So fucking annoying. Hmm. This is not helpful. But this could be helpful. If I do this, they do this. I guess I can drop. Bishop can take. Well, I can do this first and then do this. No, I can't expose my, this is pinned. Because otherwise I don't have a rock pair to do that. If I do this, nothing could take. Which means, bishop could block. Or king could move. Either move, I take the rook here. And then I guess they can take my bishop here. Wait. So this comes with a check. All three moves are available. With it here that I have two things under attack. With that take, so I have a rook protecting the bishop here. With the rook there. But they could take my bishop first. I guess I could attack it, but if I do this, they could move it, and then it will be awkward for me to take here. So yeah, I'll drop it to safe first. And see what they do. they could do this. Yeah, that would be, that's actually awkward. With this move, I can't do anything. Yeah, maybe I should have dropped it to here, protecting the rook here. If they push, I can take, and then they can take, and then I can take, so that should be fine. If I push it here, then after they take, I take, they take, I take, and then that will be exposed. So yeah, actually, I'll protect my rook there. If I take here, this is immediate. They can take this, and then I can't do this. If I take here, but if they take this, if I take this, they take here, I can't take back, so that's even worse. Maybe what I can do would be I have to resolve this. Okay, king take. So I can only save one. Save the rock. Or yeah, so they are more powerful. But if I don't save my bishop, then they can do this. And then it'll be more awkward for me. I guess I can do this. Okay, they're gonna take this thing and then push their pawn. So I think what I can do would be get it to a dark square and then let it protecting each other. Fuck. If I move, then they can take it here. Um, then I'm gonna do this. Are they thinking about doing this? Yep, I can do this to support. It's pointless. Problem of that is that they are only 2 steps away from promoting a queen. And even if they take it here, I take it there, I am too far away. With the king there and my king is so far away, it's actually not helping. So I reckon what am I gonna do would be just blocking it here. I might be able to force a draw here. Maybe it's time for my queen go there. And then push this pawn up. And then I can do something. Okay, I just realized with that move, instead of doing that, I could do this. If they push the pawn here, I'll take it here. But then they can do this. I don't have time to do that. Fair. That would be my move next. And then just like push the pawn here and then supporting. Okay. Oh no. Fuck. I should have put it there. This is not smart. Blunder, it should go there. I lost a pawn here. I should go there. I should go there. This is the only place I can go to protect it. This is so annoying. This is so annoying. Ah. Okay, apparently take is a bad move. Knight f3. Knight f3 should develop the knight there. But take is a bad move. But so far it's still equal. So queen take would be the best move. This is not that great. Yeah, I blunder my rook here. I forgot about it. Should have moved it. So it's fair that it's fair that it's happened. Yeah, blunder my rook. Okay, this is a bad move. I was thinking about this, but I guess I wonder bishop take e6, bishop take e6. So I should have taken it first. Bishop f7, block. I guess c8, that was here. F take e5. They take here. then I can manage to get it balanced. D5, D5. Ah, and that would somehow block the bishop. Okay, I should have take there because I was thinking about this move, but with I take there, then we can actually get it equal. But unfortunately, I didn't manage. So after this move, I was in a worse position, and then everything fell afterwards. Good for my opponent. After I blundered my rook, I was were like mistake or anything. I was hoping that my opponent make a mistake and I would catch the mistake, but my opponent played really solid, and I didn't manage to take any advantage afterwards. That's how I lose the game. But yeah, that's it for today, and thank you so much for watching. And yeah, I will see you on Thursday.